Hello. How's everybody? Good, that's great. So, I have a question. Good stories start with questions, don't they? So they hook you in there. Okay, do any of you have a best friend? Raise your hand if you have a best friend. Ah, who else has a best friend? Anybody? Oh, that's awesome. 2, do you? Okay, wow, Grayson. I wish we had time to find out about your best friends. I have a best friend too. Something about best friends. They usually like to do the things you like to do, right? And you have a lot of things that are alike about your best friend, you know? Sometimes you're the same age, sometimes you like to eat the same pizza, sometimes, you know, or ice cream, or, you know, sometimes you like to read the same book, right, Annika? Yeah, so best friends, they have a lot of things that are the same. Do you ever know any kids at school that you would not want to be a friend with? Let's raise our hand real gently there. Do you know anybody that you're like, oh, yeah. You know, today I want to tell you about some unlikely friends, some unlikely best friends. When my husband and I lived in Australia, we had the most adorable black kitten. We named him Gemini, actually, and he was the cutest little black cat, and he was kind of fierce. You know, he thought he was bigger than he was. You know how kittens can be like that? And he was just couldn't wait for us to come home from work every day and he'd visit. But he got lonely during the day when we'd go to work. So you know what? He had to make a friend with somebody. So he chose the little dog next door. Are dogs supposed to be friends with cats? No. But have you ever known any dogs who liked cats? Yeah. Do you, Johannes? Okay. So Jim and I really liked this dog. They ate together. They took naps together in the beautiful Australian sunshine. They drank the same water. And every time anybody was outside, they had to be together. It was the craziest deal. People were like, those are not very likely friends. But they loved each other. They didn't care if they didn't look alike, did they? So I want to show you some other animals who are very unlikely friends. But you have to trade places with me, okay? So you can look up at the screen. Would you do that? Yep. Okay.
It's not exactly the partner you'd expect a primate to fall for, but an unusual love story has been forged between Surya, the 6-year-old orangutan, and a stray hound dog named Roscoe. For these logic-defying friends, it's all hugs and cuddles since the day they met 3 years ago when Surya spotted the dog from high atop an elephant while on a ride with his trainers at this South Carolina animal park.
To me, they seem like long-lost friends. You know, they would make you believe in reincarnation.
Unusual, yet one of many puzzling partnerships uncovered by National Geographic. They found animal alliances in the wild that test boundaries, go against nature, and redefine love. This pairing, researchers say, is one of the strangest animal bonds ever seen. A lioness who, instead of eating her dinner, adopts it.
I think many people felt that this was, had to be a message from God. This was a miracle. This was, the lion and the lamb laying down together.
In this case, that lamb was an antelope calf, the last creature you'd ever expect to curl up next to one of the most ferocious hunters in the wild. Why would that lioness defy her instinct to kill?
What we think happened was that she actually went through quite a traumatic loss, very sudden traumatic loss. And this clicked a switch in her head that just sparked this obsessive compulsive behavior. So that when she came across this baby oryx, instead of seeing food, she saw baby.
This other, more whimsical partnership between predator and prey has been seen on YouTube some 5 million times. A cat and a bird that shouldn't get along, playing hide and seek, even wrestling.
We were sitting outside. One of us said, "Oh my God, what is that thing over coming down in the street?" She said, "Oh my God, it's a cat." What's that with a cat? A black crow.
Two of nature's enemies frolicking like fast friends. From the hippo and the tortoise who sidle up next to each other, so many of these relationships are hard to explain.
I don't really want to say it's a very primeval, basic thing. You know, it's a bit more sophisticated than that. You know, I mean, maybe love is primeval. I mean, I think maybe love is something that's transcended that.
Okay, so is that amazing? Even those people who believe in evolution can't get over this. They're like, what? That shouldn't be happening. But you know, a very, very smart prophet, way back when they wrote the Bible, his name was Isaiah. This guy was amazing. He had visions about what heaven was going to be like. And this is what he said in Isaiah 11. The wolves and sheep will live together in peace, and leopards will lie down with young goats. Calves and lion cubs will feed together, and little children will take care of them. Cows and bears will eat together, and their calves and cubs will lie down in peace. Lions will eat straw like cattle do. Even a baby will not be harmed if it plays near a poisonous snake. Is that amazing? I can't wait to see what heaven's going to be like. In the meantime, even though I may meet some people that I don't think I could be a likely friend with them, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to try to be friends with everybody, okay? Do you think we could do that? Because the animals can, so we can too, can't we? Okay, happy Sabbath. Oh, what do you want to say?
Rocket and Ebony are twins because Ebony always barks at Rocket.
Is Rocket a cat?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you want to say something, Grace?
Maddie, my dog, she barks at my other people because she's afraid that they'll bark at our house because she wants to protect our house.
Of course she does. Okay, well, happy Sabbath. You go hug a friend today.